walk today?
No.
No. Okay. So you took a day off. How do we say day in English?
Day off.
Take a day
Take a
off,
day off.
right? Take a day off, right? Um, let's say you are sick and you can't go to work, and you call your boss and you say, "Boss, I want to take a day off." Okay? That means you want to rest for it, so you don't want to walk. Okay, for 1 day. Okay. Okay, let's go over the vocab we learned yesterday. Mosumya, have you finished your dinner?
Yes, I finished now.
Yes.
Thank
Okay,
you.
your hair is still wet, right? 这边是你了， Is your hair still wet? Do you know the meaning of wet? Wet color.
So, so
So
So,
that
so
right, and my hair is still wet. But I don't have hair, right? So no way, my hair is still wet. You, okay. Uh, okay, everybody, how do we pronounce diet?
diet.
Diet. You know, you need to emphasize the T sound. How about HLTHY?
healthy.
Healthy.
Healthy. Emily, can you please make one sentence with healthy? Make a simple sentence using healthy.
All fruits are healthy food.
Bye bye.
All fruits.
All
All
fruit.
fruits
All
are
fruits are.
healthy
Uh,
food.
all fruits are healthy food
Food.
嚟啊 all fruits are healthy food and all fruits are healthy. Okay. And how do we pronounce this one? And
Unhealthy.
Healthy.
healthy. Okay. And how do we pronounce vegetables?
Vegetables.
Vegetable.
Vegetables. Okay. How do we pronounce calories?
Calories.
Calories. What is the meaning of calorie? Calorie is calorie, right? We don't have a Burmese translation for this one. Calorie in Burmese is calorie, right? Okay. How do you pronounce organic?
Organic.
Organic.
Organic. Now, what is the meaning of organic?
Without chemicals.
Without chemicals. Well, what is the meaning of chemicals?
Garugacy.
Privacy, right? Okay. Now, how do you pronounce BALANCED?
Balanced diet.
Balanced diet. What is the meaning of balanced diet? What do we mean when we say somebody has a balanced diet? Let's say Emily, right? She is on the stage and she says, I have a balanced diet. What does she mean by that? A balanced diet. A balanced diet
你没有调整。
right? Contains food from all groups, right? Vegetables, meat, nuts. Okay, so your diet offers you enough amounts of different nutritions for your body to function and to grow, right? Okay. How do you pronounce Junkfood?
Junk fruit.
And
Junk
fruit.
food. Junk.
Food.
Okay. You need to emphasize the K sound. Junk food. Okay. Junk food. Junk food. Okay. Oh, this one. Preservative.
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 Preservative. What is the word preservative? Preservative.
这是啥啥？
That's it,
That's it.
right? A chemical that keeps food fresh. Okay. How do you pronounce PACKAGED?
Package.
Packaged foods. Okay, what is the meaning of packaged foods? Packaged foods ကပါတော့
ထုတ်ထားတဲ့
ထုတ်ပိုးထားတဲ့စာ
ထုတ်ပိုးထားတဲ့စာစာ
ထုတ်ထားတဲ့စားတာပေါ့နော် Okay. How do you pronounce NUTRITION?
Nutrition.
Nutrition.
Nutrition. What is the meaning of nutrition? Nutrition. What is the meaning of nutrition? Hara, right? Okay. How do you pronounce LIFESTILY?
Lifestyle.
Lifestyle. Okay. Mosomya, do you think your lifestyle is healthy?
Yes.
Yes. And okay, how about Sidhu? Sidhu, is your lifestyle healthy? Sidhu,
Yeah.
is your lifestyle healthy?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Okay. How do you pronounce this one? Food?
Food pyramid.
Food pyramid.
Pyramid.
Okay. How about this one?
Ôi,
On a
On a
diet.
diet.
On a diet. Okay, Sidhu, can you please make one sentence with on a diet?
On a diet.
Yes.
Uh, he is on a diet.
I
He
eat on a diet. Okay, so you can simply say I am on a diet. Okay, so that I am on a diet is almost the same as I eat healthy. Diet I am on a diet. I eat healthy. Okay, when you are on a diet, you eat healthy. Okay, you avoid a specific foods and you eat specific foods. Okay. Okay, how do you pronounce HABITS?
Habit.
Habits. What is the meaning of
Habits.
lose weight? Lose weight ကပါရော
ဝေးကြတာ
Weight.
Okay, what is the opposite of lose weight?
Gain weight.
Gain weight. Okay, gain weight.
ဒီဝေး
Okay, how do you pronounce ROUTINE?
ဒီ
Hmm?
routine
Routine, right? Okay,
Routine.
so when somebody tells you, tell me about your daily routine, what does the person mean by daily routine? ဘယ်လိုဖြစ်မှာလဲ And what you do in a day is called daily routine, right? Okay. Okay, what is the meaning of staying active? Staying active ကပါရဲ့
တက်တက်ကြွနေ
တက်တက်ကြွကြွနေ
ကြောင်းနေရ right? Okay. How do you pronounce CARDIOEXERCISES?
Cardio exercises.
Cardio exercises, right? Okay. When you say like ငါကလေးတော့တစ်ချက်ချင်းကတော့ I make လို့မရဘူးเนาะ I do exercise, okay? I do exercise. Okay, I'm like I do cardio exercise. Okay, make it မလို့ရအောင်เนาะ I do exercise, I do cardio exercise. Okay. What is the meaning of cool down? Cool down อะไรอ่ะ Cool down. That's like you are running and you get tired, so you cool down. You run slowly. မြန်မြန်ပြရနေပြီးမှဖြည်းဖြည်းလေးပြရအောင် short ဆောင်တော့ cool down လို့ခေါ်ရနော် cool down, okay? Yeah. What is the meaning of walk home? A walk home ကပါတော့ အိမ်ပြန်လာပြီး nice and now, right? Okay. Okay, Sidhu, how do you pronounce TAKESHOWER?
take a shower.
Take a shower. Okay, Kubya is not here, right? Kubya လာမလားဦးနော် Kubya မလားKubya လာလားKubya လာလားမလာဘူးနော် Okay.
တွေ့စ
Okay, how do you pronounce PIPRE?
Prepare.
prepare.
Prepare. Okay. How do you pronounce HARDLYEVER?
Happy ever.
Hardly
Hardly
ever.
ever.
Okay. What is the meaning of hardly ever?
မလုပ်ဖြစ်လား
I'm a little bit hardly ever. Okay. Okay. I have a quiz for you. Do we need not when we use hardly ever in a sentence? We write a sentence with hardly ever, and we want a negative sentence. Do we need to add not in the sentence? Lola. Like when we have a sentence like hardly ever, never, right? Let's say like she never goes to she never goes to the beach ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်သူကရမမသွားဘူးဆိုရင်ငါတို့ဒီမှာ not လို့တာ
No.
she not never လို့လားမလို့ right okay
No.
so hardly ever and never they are already negative okay when we have them in the sentence we don't need not okay okay how do you pronounce daily
Daily.
Daily.
daily how this one
Monthly.
monthly this one
Yearly.
Year.
yearly okay yeah but mom okay so like can we write infinite adverbs at the beginning of the sentence can we have an indefinite adverb at the beginning of a sentence ငါတို့ဒီ indefinite adverbs ကဘာရော okay we have two types of adverbs right definite and indefinite my question is can we have an indefinite adverb at the beginning of a sentence ဆိုတော့ကျွန်တော်တို့ဒီ internet ရှိရလားရတယ် right and usually right at the beginning okay they can also go at the end of a sentence okay they can also be in the middle of the sentence okay how about definite adverb can they be at the beginning of a sentence မဆုံးမြsee the these guy right definite adverbs they are always at the end of the sentence right look at this right okay right daily monthly weekly right annually they are always at the end of a sentence okay they are called definite adverbs okay how do you pronounce annually annually right annually can you give me one word substitution for annually what is the same meaning of annually
Yearly.
yearly right yearly annually they're the same okay what is the meaning of quarterly
Quarterly ကလေးပုတ်
လေးပုံတစ်ပုံ
okay ဒါတော့မှပြောရနော်ဒါမနေ့ပဲပြီးတော့လေ okay okay today we are learning adverbial phrases right adverbial phrases ဆိုတော့ဒီမှာကျတော့ဆိုတော့ adverbial phrases လို့ပြောရတယ်ပေါ့နော်ဒါပေမဲ့နောက်တစ်ခါကျတော့ adverbs of time လို့လည်းပြောရဲဆိုတော့နေပြီနော် adverbs of time လို့လည်းပြောတယ်ဟောတော့ adverbs of time လို့လည်းပြောတယ်နောက် adverbs of place လို့လည်းပြောတယ်ဟုတ်နော် but here we call them adverbial phrases okay this is the formal name of adverbs okay ဆိုတော့နေပြီးတော့ဒီကောင်တွေကိုစုခေါ်လို့ရှိရင်တော့ adverbial phrases လို့ခေါ်တယ်ဒါပေမဲ့ခွဲပြီးခေါ်မှဆိုရင် adverbs of place adverbs of time ဒီလိုရတယ်နော် okay ဟာတော့ဒီတော့ after work ကဘာကြီး after work
အလုပ်ပြီးတဲ့ချိန်
how about after school ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်
ကျောင်း
ဟုတ်နော်ဆိုတော့ဒီသူ့ကိုဘလို့ခေါ်သိကြတော့မလို့ပါဘူးဒါပေမဲ့ကြားပို့သိတာပါနော်သူတို့ငါတို့ adverbial phrases လို့ခေါ်တယ်ဒါငါကြားပြီးလို့ရှိရင်အလုပ်ပြီးလို့ရှိရင်ဈေးသွားပြီးလို့ရှိရင်ဘာနော် okay Emily can you please read out this sentence
Emily goes to the gym after work.
Emily goes to the gym after work okay after work is an adverbial phrase okay is an adverb of time right okay Mosumya can you please read out this one now now available in all stores why is something available
Yeah.
yeah right let's like Mosumya you go to 7-Eleven and you want to buy fresh milk and there is no fresh milk at 7-Eleven and you can say fresh milk is not available at 7-Eleven available ကြတော့ရနိုင်တာပဲเนาะ available in all stores okay so can you please read out this sentence
I want to walk every day.
Sidhu
समझाओ ना क्या?
okay read out this sentence
I want to walk every day.
I walk to work every day okay Emily before school
Before school, Sam walk his dog.
Walks.
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 Sam walks his
His
dog.
dog.
Okay. His dog. Okay. ဒါပေမဲ့ငါတို့က adverbial phrase ဆိုတာဘာလဲဆိုလို့ရှိရင်သူကကြတော့verb ကိုပြောင်းပေးတယ် adjective ပဲပြောင်းပေးတယ်အဲ့ဒါကိုပြောတာအောင်အဲ့ဒါလုပ်ပေးတယ်ဟုတ်လားဒီမှာက Emily goes to the gym Emily က gym ကိုသွားတယ်ဘယ်ချိန်မှသွားရလဲအလုပ်ပြီးမှအဲ့လိုမျိုးလေး information လေး like add ပေးတာကိုပြောတာဟုတ်ပြီနော်Sam walks his dog Sam ကသူ့ဖေကိုလက်ချထွက်တယ်ဘယ်ချိန်မှလဲ before school and ကျောင်းမသွားခင်မှာ okay so adverbial phrase adds extra information to the sentence okay they modify the verbs okay okay look at this one right June has lunch okay what is the difference between June has lunch and June has lunch at 1 p.m. what difference do you see between these two sentences June has lunch right look at this sentence right June has lunch
Yes.
right it's almost a habit right somebody has lunch nothing is like specific right but here June has lunch at 1 p.m. okay this is called adverb for time or adverbial phrase okay so at 1 p.m. add information to this sentence June has lunch ဟုတ်ကဲ့တော့ပါပဲเนาะမဆရာတို့နေပြ adverbial phrases ဆိုဆရာလည်းထားလေးတောင်တော့မသိဘူးဟိုခုမှသင်မှပဲသိရနော်ဆရာဒါကိုသုံးတတ်တယ်ဒါပေမဲ့ဒါနာမည်ကြီးကိုမှတ်မိဆရာတော့မလို့ပေါ့နော်ဒါပေမဲ့သိရင်တော့ကောင်းတယ်လောက်ပဲ okay so နားရက်ရှိမှ at ပါရပါညာအဲ့ဒါသိလို့ရပြီ okay okay an adverbial phrase or time shows when or for how long something happens ဆိုတော့ဒီမှာ adverbial phrase or time လည်းဆိုတော့ပြောလို့ရတယ်ဒါမှမဟုတ်ဆရာတို့နေပြီးတော့ဒီမှာ adverb or time လို့လည်းပြောလို့ရတယ်adverbs or time ဆိုတော့လည်းပြောရလဲရှိရနော် adverbial phrase or time လို့ပြောလို့ရတယ်နောက် adverbs or time လို့လည်းရတယ်ဟုတ်ပြီနော် okay တော့ကျွန်တော်တို့ဒီမှာtime expression ဘာလဲရှိမလို့ time expressions maybe like almost 2 weeks ago when we were learning tenses we talked about time expressions for present simple present continuous present perfect right can you give me like 4 examples or time expressions time expressions ကဘာရှိမလို့လွယ်တာလေ how about yesterday ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်လဲမနေ့က right and last night ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်လဲမနေ့ညက they are time expressions right how about today today is also time expressions right how about now right now they are time expression right okay မနပြောလိုက်ဒီမှာငါတို့ဒီ type ဒီ adverbial phrases ဆိုထိုင်းကကြတော့ဘယ်အချိန်မှာဖြစ်တယ်ဘယ်လောက်ကြာလဲဆိုတာပြတယ်ပြောတာပဲ okay he takes his vitamins in the morning is time expressions is the part of the day right like the morning the evening the afternoon and he takes his vitamin in the morning and when right he waited for 3 hours this sentence shows how long he has waited okay how long okay Emily can you please read out this sentence
Tim called me yesterday.
okay look at this sentence right Tim called me yesterday and Tim called me okay look at these two sentences right Tim called me and Tim called me yesterday what difference do you see right and
Time
this
expression
sentence
bar.
right this sentence has a time expressions we can also do adverbial phrase or time and what changes does this time expressions do to the sentence ဒီက time expressions ကဒီကဘာပြောင်းလဲနေလဲ right Emily right Tim called me ဒီငါ့ကိုခေါ်တယ် we don't know when right but when we add yesterday to the sentence and we know exactly when Tim called her right let's say like Emily and Mosumya you guys are friends and Emily said let's see who called me and Mosumya doesn't know when we like a week ago a month ago or 2 days ago Mosumya doesn't know right but if Emily says Tim called me yesterday Mosumya knows okay that Sidhu called Emily yesterday. Okay, so that time expressions add information. Okay, it makes the sentence more specific than the when without time expressions. Okay, Sidhu, can you please read out this sentence?
I go into the gym later.
I'm going to the gym later. Where's my later? Later ပါရော
ငါလောက်ကြတာ
ခဏနေ right? I'm going to the gym later, right? Hey, what if there is a sentence I'm going to the gym tomorrow ဆိုလို့ရှိရင် I'm going to the gym tomorrow ဆိုရင်
လက်ပြန်
မနေ့ကငါကျင်သွားမှာ
မယ်
right? So these time expressions change the meaning of the sentence, right? Okay. Emily, I'm read out this sentence.
Him called me last night.
Called. One more time. Called.
Call.
Tim called me last night. Right, last night. Okay, this is
Last.
an adverbial phrase or time or adverb or time. Okay, and please read out the last sentence. I'm going to the gym.
I'm going to the gym after work.
After work. Okay, so these time expressions change the meaning of the sentence. Okay, ငါတို့ဒီကပါလို့ရှိရင်ပို့ပြီးတော့တိကျတဲ့ပုံစံဖြစ်တာပေါ့ပို့ပြီးတိကျတဲ့ပုံစံဖြစ်တာပေါ့ Okay. And adverbial phrases of frequency, right? And we have what is my daily ရပါရော
ဒီနေ့နေ့
နေ့တိုင်း What about every day ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်
နေ့တိုင်း
နေ့တိုင်း
နေ့တိုင်း right? And monthly How about every month ဆိုလို့ရှိရင် every month ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်
လ
လ
တိုင်း
တိုင်း
လတိုင်း
right? And yearly, right? And ဘယ်လိုလဲကြော every year, right? They are the same, right? ဒါနဲ့ပြောလို့ရပါဘောနော် Okay, an adverbial phrase of frequency shows how often something happens ဆိုမှဒါတော့အစတင်တဲ့အတိုင်းပဲငါတို့ daily မသုံးဘဲနဲ့ငါတို့နေပြီး every သုံးလို့ရတယ်ငါတို့ monthly မသုံးဘဲနဲ့ငါတို့နေပြီး every month သုံးလို့ရတယ်ပြီးတော့ year သုံးလို့ every year သုံးလို့ရတယ် they are the same. Okay, let's say like I go to the I go to ဘာပြောငါနော် let's say like, I go to work every day no I go to work daily on the night logo right? And if you don't want to use the word daily, you can use every day instead, right? And I go to work every day. The same, okay? Masumya, can you please make one sentence with monthly? Make one sentence with monthly.
I wore off. I wore off 2 days per a month.
I
take off.
Okay, how many days?
2 days per
I take 2 days off monthly. I take 2 days off monthly, right? Okay, can you please rewrite this sentence without monthly and used every month instead?
I take 2 days
I
off.
take 2 days off every month. Okay, every month. Okay, Sidhu, can you please make one sentence with yearly? Yearly.
I play game.
I play game.
One match of yearly.
I play game yearly. ဒီနေ့ကိုတစ်ခါပြောကစားဟုတ်လား Sidhu?
One match of yearly.
I play game by I play
games. One match of yearly.
I play game 1 month of yearly အမေဆိုတော့တနစ်ကိုတစ်လနားရပြောတာ
ဟုတ်တယ်ဆရာ
ပြောလို့ရတယ်နော် okay I take 1 month off from playing game yearly ငါတနစ်ကိုတစ်လ game ကစားတာကိုရက်တယ် I take 1 month off from playing game yearly okay rewrite this sentence with every year I take စီလို့
I take 1 month
1 month
off
off
from
from
playing game
game
every year.
every year. Okay, this sentence is kind of a little bit confusing. So let's write a simpler one, right? Let's say I go back home. I go back home yearly solution,နှစ်တိုင်းအိမ်ပြန်တယ် right? So and then if we want to use every year instead of yearly, you can say I go back home every year, right? Every year. Okay. When you say I go back home every year, how many times do you go back home in a year? Very that's like Emily said, I go back home every year. How many times does Emily go back home in a year? တနေ့ကို Emily ဘယ်ခါပြန်လဲငါတို့ Emily ကနေပြောငါ I go back home every year လို့ပြောလို့ရှိရင်သူကဘယ်နေ့ပြန်လဲနှစ်ကို
တစ်ချိန်
တနေ့မှတစ်ချိန်ပဲ right okay တော့ဒီမှာတက်လို့ရှိရင်ငါတို့နေပြီးတော့ every ဘယ်လိုလဲငါဆိုတော့ day every day ပေါ့နော်ငါတို့ every day ရဲ့အဓိပ္ပာယ်ကျဆိုတော့ဒီမှာတစ်နေ့ကိုတစ်ချိန်လို့ပြောတာ once a day အတူတူပဲ every day နဲ့ငါတို့ once a day ဟုတ်ပြီ look right daily right every day once a day okay if you want to write a sentence you can write like this right I eat fruit daily ဆိုမှာရော I eat fruit daily ဆိုတာနေ့တိုင်းကအသီးစားတယ် right I eat fruit every day ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ငါနေ့တိုင်းအသီးစားတယ် the same meaning right and I eat fruit once a day ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်
တနေ့ကို
တစ်နေ့တစ်ချိန်
တနေ့တစ်ချိန်ကအသီးစားတယ် okay okay if we don't want to say once a day you can say like 1 time a day is also correct okay okay and this one weekly like every week and then once a week twice a week ဆိုပါတော့
တစ်ပတ်နှစ်ချိန်
နှစ်ကြိမ်
twice a week okay so I have one question is weekly and are weekly and twice a week the same do they have the same meaning weekly and twice a week မတူလား
မတူဘူး
မတူဘူး right weekly means once a week one time a week okay ငါဒါ twice ဆိုတော့တစ်ပတ်ကိုနှစ်ကြိမ်ပြောတာနော် okay and that monthly okay, every month and then once a month right then yearly every year once a year right once a year okay they have the same meaning okay ခဏပြောဒီကောင်တွေမှာအသုံးပြောလို့ရတယ်လို့ပြောတာ okay okay Emily please read out this sentence
I go hiking monthly
I go hiking monthly
Hiking
what is my
monthly.
hiking what is my hiking let's say like you take a day off on Sunday then you and your friends climb a mountain right and you can say I go hiking with my friends and my friends and I go hiking go hiking ကဘာကြီးရော
တောင်တက်တာ
climb a mountain right တောင်တက်တာပြောနော် okay so then go hiking that means တောင်တက်တာပြောနော် go hiking okay So when I was in Manly, almost maybe like every 4 months, I went hiking with my classmates. And it was really exciting and fun because my friends and I did a lot of funny things on the way. Okay, I'll go ahead. Okay, Emily, can you please rewrite this sentence without using monthly? So monthly တော့ပြန်ရေးကြည့်ပါဦး
I go hiking every month.
I go hiking every
Every
month.
month.
Month. Okay. Mazumya, can you please read out this sentence?
I go hiking once a month.
I go hiking once a month. I go hiking once a month. Okay. Okay. Sidhu, can you please read out? Can you please read out this sentence? She always
She always watches TV.
watches TV. This one, she watches.
She watches TV all the time.
Okay, what is the meaning of all the time?
အဲ့ဒါ
Potato.
Actually, no, right? All the time and always, they have the same meaning, right? She always plays game. She plays game all the time. Is that right, no? Okay, come on. Okay, let's start it. When we were reading this text, did you notice this guy, right? I wake up every day at 6 o'clock in the morning. I blah 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 blah, and then fast. Did you notice this one? First, finally, right?
Finally.
ဒါမနေ့ဖတ်တော့ကြတော့သိထားမိလား Okay, so we call these sequences adverb လို့ခေါ်ကြနော်နော် sequencing adverb လို့ခေါ်တယ်နော်ဒါကြတော့တစ်ခုပြီးတစ်ခုပေါ့ငါပထမပြီးလို့ရှိရင်ဒုတိယတတိယအဲ့လိုပြောတာနော်အဲ့ငါတို့ sequence ဆိုတာအစလိုက်ကိုပြောတာအစလိုက်ဟုတ်ပြီနော် first next ငါဒုတိယကိုပြောဒုတိယအင်္ဂလိပ်လို့
Second.
Second.
second right ငါတတိယကိုကြာရင်နော်
That.
thought ဒါဒီမှာဒါဒီမှာတချို့ကကြတော့လူသုံးတာရှိရယ် first second thought တချို့ကကြတော့ဆက်နေပြီးတော့ firstly တချို့ကလည်း secondly တချို့ကလည်း thirdly လို့သုံးတာရှိရယ်ပထမအနေနဲ့ first firstly ပထမအနေနဲ့လို့ပြောတာနော် Okay, let's say like Emily after waking up what do you do first? What do you do first when you wake up in the morning? I sleep
I
again.
drink.
Right? I drink.
I water.
First,
First,
I drink
water.
water, right? Okay, and what is the second thing you do when you wake up? First, you drink water, and then second.
Second, I take a shower.
And second, I take a shower, right? ဆိုတော့အဲ့လိုမျိုးပေါ့နော်ကိုလုပ်တဲ့ဟာက၄-၅ခုရှိရဆိုလို့ရှိရင်တော့ first second third fourth fifth လုံးရနော်ဆိုတော့နှစ်ခုဆိုလို့ရှိရင်တော့ first I drink water and then လို့လုံးရ then အဲ့နောက်မှာလို့ပြောနော် then I take a shower လို့နော် okay ကိုပြောမှာက၃-၄ခုဆိုလို့ရှိရင်တော့ first second third သုံးရနော်အဲ့နှစ်ခုဆိုလို့ရှိရင်တော့ first မှလည်းပြောချင်တော့ then လို့သုံးရ okay okay and then use sequencing adverbs to describe the order of multiple actions. What is the meaning of describe? Describe ကဘာရော What is my describe? ပေါ်ပြတာ right? The order. What is my order?
Maybe.
Order ကဘာလို့ပြောorder မှာလည်းရှိတယ်ဒီမှာကျတော့ငါတို့အစင်လိုက်ကိုပြောတာ right? Describe the order of multiple actions. Multiple actions mean many actions. Okay? It can be more than two, more than one. Okay? Let's say like you drink water, take a shower, go to work, 3 actions. You can have multiple actions. Okay? First, right? For actions that happen before all other actions. Remember, first သုံးတာကြတော့ပထမဆုံးသုံးတယ် How about next? Next ကကြတော့ next.
Next က
နောက်တစ်ခု
နောက်တစ်ခါ then ကြတော့
ပြီးတော့
ပြီး
အဲ့
တော့
နောက်မှာ right? Finally ကြတော့
နောက်ဆုံး
နောက်ဆုံး
နောက်ဆုံး right? Okay. Emily, no, see the Sido, can you please read out this sentence first?
First, I will make a cup of coffee.
Okay.
I will make a cup of coffee fast.
Okay, so do they have the same meaning? We have two sentences, right? First, I will make a cup of coffee. I will make a cup of coffee first. Do they have the same meaning? Do they have the same meaning? Hmm? Do they have the same meaning? Emily, do they have the same meaning?
Yes.
Yes, right, they do. Okay. ဒါကြောင့်ပြော sequencing adverbs ကိုဆက်တော့များသောပဲဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ငါတို့က at the beginning of a sentence ဒါကြောင့်အစမှာသုံးတယ်ဒါပေမဲ့ first နဲ့ next ကိုကြာရင်တော့ဆက်ကနေပြီးတော့နောက်ဆုံးမှာလည်းရတယ်ပြီးရင်ပထမဆုံးမှာလည်းသုံးလို့ရတယ် Okay, and then let me test you how much you remember. Okay, can we use definite adverbs at the beginning of a sentence? Can we have an definite adverb at the beginning of a sentence? So
Yes.
definite adverb, yes or no lah?
Yes.
How about daily? Daily ang
Daily.
definite lah, indefinite lah?
Definite.
Definite, right? How about usually? Usually is
Daily.
indefinite, right? Definite ka daily, right? So we cannot have definite adverbs at the beginning of a sentence, always at the end, right? But we can have indefinite adverbs in the middle, at the beginning, and at the end of a sentence, right? Okay. sequence adverb ဆိုတော့များလို့ဆိုတော့ပထမမှာသုံးတယ်တဲ့အခုပထမသုံးတယ်တဲ့ဒါပေမဲ့ first နဲ့ next ဆိုရင်ကြတော့ငါတို့နေစာသားအစမှာလည်းရတယ်တဲ့ပြီးလို့ရှိရင်အဆုံးမှာလည်းရတယ်လို့ပြောရနော် Okay. So now, can you please read out this sentence next?
Next, I will make breakfast. I will make breakfast
I will
next.
make breakfast. I will make breakfast next. Okay. So then we are however, Emily, tell me about your daily routine. And I wake up and I wake up. First, I drink water. Second, I take a shower. Then I make my breakfast. Finally, I go to work. Okay. Let's say like let's say like my routine, right? I wake up, let's say drink water, okay? And then like prepare my breakfast, right? And go to work. Right? Okay. After I wake up, first I drink water. Second, I prepare my breakfast. And then I go to work လို့လုပ်လို့ရတယ်နော်နောက်ကဟာအရှိထုတ်ရတယ်အများကြီးပဲနော်အဲ့တော့များလို့ရှိရင်တော့ first second third blah blah အများကြီးထုတ်ရတယ် okay အဲ့မှာငါတို့စကားပြောလို့ရှိရင်ဒါလေးထည့်လို့ရတယ်ပြောတာနော် okay remember always use a comma after sequencing adverbs at the beginning of a sentence, right? Well, what we need to keep in mind is when we have adverbs at the beginning of a sentence, we need comma. Okay? Look at this sentence, right? She always goes to work ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်
သူမနေ့တိုင်း
သူမအလုပ်အမြဲတမ်းသွားတယ် do we need a comma လို့လားမလိုဘူး right? Okay, she goes to work always ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ရောသူမအလုပ်အမြဲသွားတယ် do we need a comma?
Hello.
No, we don't
No.
need, right?
No.
But when we write always at the beginning, it's an adverb. We need a comma. Always she goes to work, right? And it's also the same for sequencing adverbs, right? Look at this sentence. I will make breakfast first, right? And next, this sequencing adverb and is at the start of a sentence, and we have a comma here, right? But look at this now. I will make breakfast next, and is at the end. we don't need a comma okay ဒါကြောင့်ပြော alpha ကိုရှိမှထားပါဆိုရင်တော့ဒီမှာ comma လုံးမယ်ကျွန်တော်က comma မလုံးအဲ့ဒီမှာထားရပြီเนาะ okay ဟောဆိုမြ can you please read out this one first
First, I made spaghetti
spaghetti
before dinner.
okay what is the meaning of spaghetti
လူရယ်
spaghetti ဘာရော
ဟောက်ဆဲ
it's kind of noodles, right?
Noodles.
We call it spaghetti, not spaghetti. Okay. First, I made spaghetti for dinner. Sidu, please read out the next sentence.
Next, I ate dinner with my family.
And next, I ate dinner with my family. Emily,
Then I watched TV for 2 hours.
then I watched TV for
TV
2
2
hours.
hours.
Finally,
Finally, I went to bed at 10 p.m.
finally, I went to bed at 10 p.m. Okay, so how many actions do we have here? How many actions do we have in this box?
4 action.
4 actions. Okay. Which action happens first? We have 4 actions. Which action happens first?
Mm,
Make spaghetti for dinner.
Making spaghetti for
Spaghetti for
dinner is
dinner.
the first action, right? First, blah, 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 next, then, finally. Now, first, second, third, next, then, finally. Okay, so let's read the text, right? Training for a model. What's the train? Train about you.
你记得
Listener, right?
Then
Train, right? Train. Okay, train. 别的说行啊
train.
three.
Are they the same in spelling?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, the same, right? Train as a noun means meter, right? As a verb, it means legendary, right? Training for a marathon. Where's my marathon?
ပြေးပြိုင်ပွဲ
Marathon is marathon, right? Okay. Emily, please read out the first paragraph. Read it slowly, okay? Training for a
Training
marathon.
for a marathon takes a lot of time, skill, and
Dedication.
dedication. And month from today, I will run a 26.2 mile long marathon. I run a marathon yearly and I train every day. Here is my daily
Routine. Where's the
routine.
routine? Wait, one more time. Routine.
Routine.
Routine. Round table, not routine.
Routine.
Routine. Okay. Whenever, what is the meaning of takes a lot of time? Takes a lot of time by you.
အချိန်အများကြီးယူတာ
Say my right? Okay. Look at this one, right? Learning English takes a lot of time solution, yeah? Learning English takes a lot of time, so yeah?
အင်္ဂလိပ်စာလေ့
အင်္ဂလိပ်စာ
လာ
လေ့
တာ
လာတာအချိန်အများကြီး
Say
လို့
my at there, right? Okay. That's like working as an admin executive, right? How do you spell executive? EXCUSTM executive.
ESECUDIB
ESC working as an
CUDIB
working as an admin executive takes a lot of skills solution. A lot of skills solution. Working as an admin executive takes a lot of skills solution.
admin executive လုပ်ဖို့မှာ
ရေး
ရေးချင်း
အများကြီးလိုအပ်တယ်
လို
okay နော် takes a lot of blah 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 okay takes a lot of blah 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 okay and dedication ဆိုတာနှစ်မျိုးမှုကိုပြောတာ dedication okay let's say like Sidu you want to be a like streamer right and becoming a streamer takes a lot of dedication right like when you start you won't get any views right you will get 1 or 2 views 1 or 2 likes right and then you don't give up and you dedicate a lot to become a game streamer and then one day you become a successful game streamer you can say becoming a game streamer takes a lot of dedication dedication okay what is a month from today by you a month from today Right?
Delhi.
Training for a marathon takes a lot of time, skill, and dedication. A marathon today, I will run a 26.2 mile marathon. What is the marathon today? What is a
ဒီ
month? A month ကပဲရ month.
လ
တလ
တလ
right? 22 ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ရော
ဒီနေ့မှ
မလားဆိုတော့ a month friend ဆိုတဲ့မှာဒီနေ့ကနောက်တစ်လကြာလို့ရှိရင်ပြောတာဒီနေ့ကနေပြီးနောက်တစ်ရက်ကြာလို့ရှိရင် a month friend today ဟုတ်မလား How about a week friend today ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ရော a week friend today ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ရော
ဒီနေ့မှနောက်တစ်ပတ်
ဟုတ်လား a week from today I will go to Bangkok ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ရော a week from today I will go to Bangkok ဆိုရင်ငါတစ်ပတ်ကြာရင် Bangkok ကိုသွားမယ် Okay, the same, right? A month from today, I will run a 26.2 mile marathon. That means ငါတစ်လကြာလို့ရှိရင်ငါmarathon သွားပြီးပြေးမှာ right? Okay. How about a year from today?
တစ်နှစ်ကြာရင်
A year from today ဆိုတော့တစ်နှစ်ကြာလို့ရှိရင် a year from today, I will be rich ဆိုလို့ရှိရင် rich. A year from today, I will be rich ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ငါ
တစ်နှစ်ကြာ
ခုကနေတစ်နှစ်ကြာရင်ငါချမ်းသာမယ် okay ဆက်လို့ပြီးတော့ a year from ဆိုတော့ဆက်လို့လို့ရတယ်နော် a month from now ဆိုရရတယ်ဆက်လို့ပြီးတော့ a month from now လို့ရနော် a month from today, a month from now this same, okay you are learning English and you can tell yourself 5 months from now I will be fluent in English, right? You can say, okay, most of you are working, you are making a lot of money, and you have a dream to own your business, right? You can say, 2 years from now, I will own a business. Okay, you can say, right? And see, do you want to be a game streamer? You can say, be like 1 year from now, I will be a successful game streamer. Right? No? Okay. And I run a marathon yearly. Okay, look at the sentence. Yearly. Okay, so I ran a marathon yearly. How many times does he run a marathon in a year? How many times?
one time
Only one time, right? And I train every day. Okay, in the place of every day, what can we use? Alright, every day about
daily
I train daily. I train ဘာကြည့်အောင်
One is day.
once a day, right? Every day the same, right? Okay. Here is my daily routine. Here's a daily routine. Okay, please read out from here to here. First.
First, I go from run outside. I usually run 10 miles daily. Next, I do stretch training exercise with sentence, align place for exercise, and calisthenics.
Calisthenics.
Calisthenics. I don't do this exercise the week of the marathon.
The week of the marathon. Okay. Like first, I go for a run outside. I usually run 10 miles daily. You can say I usually run 10 miles every day, 10 miles daily, right? Next, I do strength. What is the strength training exercise? Strength ကပါရ
ကျော်ဆက်
short short
အကျော်ဆိုတော့ stretch, right? STRETCH, that's stretch. But here, strength. What is my strength? Strength ကပါရ ကြားဘူးလား What is your weakness? What is your strength? လို့ပြောကြားဘူးလား
တက်မှာ
တမ်းမှာလားပေါ့အားကိုပြောတာနော် strength တော့အားကိုပြောနော် Okay ငါ strength training exercise ကဘာပြောရအောင်အားတန်စီရဲ့လေ့ကျင့်ခန်းကိုပြောတာနော် Okay strength training exercises Okay မဆုမြောင် Can you give me one example of strength training exercise မရှိမို့ Like when you want to get stronger what do you do? Do you run or do you go to the gym and lift weight What do you do when you want to increase your strength?
လေးမလား
Lema, right? Strength training. Lema, no? Okay. With some resistance. What is the resistance? Resistance. Resist ကstrength ကဆိုတော့နေပြောနော်အဲ့လိုမျိုးလက်မောင်းလေးပိုင်းအားကြီးကျင်တာဝိမာနော်ဆိုတော့ဘယ်လိုတချို့ကရှိရနော်အဲ့လိုမျိုးဘယ်လိုချီကျင်းကိုတန်မာလို့လို့ရှိရင်အဲ့လိုမျိုးဘယ်လိုမျိုးလေ So နေရာမီပြီးတော့လေခြေပတ်ထောက်လိုက်အောက်ချလိုက်ဆိုအဲ့ဒါ strength training ပဲနော်အဝိမာတစ်ခုပဲမဟုတ်ဘူးနော် Okay so resist ကပဲ resist ငါကြားဘူးလား resistant fighter ကြားဘူးလား resistant fighter ပြန်ပြီးတော့တော်လန်တဲ့သူပြောနော် resist ဆိုရင်ပြန်ပြီးတော့တွန်းလှန်တာပေါ့ပြောနော်တွန်းလှန်တာမှာဆိုတော့နေပြီးတော့ပြန်ပြီးတော့ချတာတခုနေပြောမှာနော်ပြောနော်အဲ့မှာတော့ and he can't resist her beauty solution ရောသူမရဲ့အလှတရား and သူကဘာလို့မတွန်းလှန်နိုင်အောင်ဆိုတာနေမျောသွားလို့ပြောနော် I can't resist resist ကတော့တွန်းလှန်တာပြီးတော့ညင်းပယ်တာလို့ပြောနော် resist okay let's say like you go to the shopping mall and then you see a really beautiful dress and then you say I can't resist my art so I'm buying it and ကိုယ့်ရဲ့လိုချင်စိတ်ကတော့မတားနိုင်လို့မခွင့်နိုင်တော့ငါဝယ်လိုက်တယ်လို့ပြော okay it's like when you are on a diet and your friend buys you a delicious cake when you see it you can't resist and then you eat it and ငါပြီးတော့ငါစားလိုက်တယ်လို့ပြောနော် resist okay and I like plate well what is a plate plates ကရော plates I also don't know that one so let's look at this right plate low impact exercise method okay look at kind of this kind of exercise this is more like stretching right you strengthen your like core muscle your hip muscle right this is plates okay and ball exercising what is the ball exercises Emily have you ever been to a gym ကျင်းသွားဘူးလား
Bible, no.
မဆုံးမြ
တော်ဆရာ
စိတ်သူ
Đâu thế?
သွားဘူးလားball exercise ဆိုတာကျတော့ဘောလုံးနဲ့လောက်တာပြောတာနော်လှိမ့်တာလို့မျိုးပြော ball exercise ဆရာလည်းတစ်ခါပဲလုပ်ပြီးရမကြိုက်ဘူး yeah this is ball exercise နော်ဒါကိုပြောလို့ရမယ်နော် ball exercise okay ဒါမျိုးလို့ပြောနော် okay and what is the calisthenics so calisthenics ကကြတော့ဝိတ်မတာတွေဘာတွေမဟုတ်ဘူးဒီတိုင်းအဲ့လိုမျိုးဘားဆွဲပြီးတော့အဲ့လိုမျိုးလက်ကိုတန်အောင်လိုက်ပါ calisthenics လို့ပြောတာနော် calisthenics ဆိုတာ calisthenics ပဲเนาะဆိုတော့ညီမလို့မပြန်ဘူး wait calisthenics okay ဒါမျိုးတွေကတော့ calisthenics လို့ခေါ်တယ်သူက gymnastic ပုံစံအကျော်တွေလိုလုပ်တာလေဘယ်လိုလုပ်ပြလဲပါလေအဲ့ဒါကတော့ calisthenics လို့ခေါ်တယ်ဟုတ်နော် calisthenics so okay Emily မဆုံးမြစီးသူ have you ever seen a marathon runner with big muscles marathon runner မှာဗလာကြီးကြီးမြင်ဘူးလား do they have big muscles ရှိလားသူတို့မှာ
Mà xe ba chả.
marathon ပြည့်တဲ့သူတွေမှာ muscle ကြီးလားသူတို့မှာ muscle ကြီးလား
Chill.
မကြည့်ဘူးเนาะ okay they are lean right ဆိုတော့ lean ဆိုတာဆိုတော့နေပြောပါလေကြစ်နေအောင်ပြောတာ lean ပြောတာနော် lean okay that's like low weight fighters right they don't have big muscles they are lean right လုံးဝကြစ်နေတာပြောတာနော်ဆိုတော့ဒီ muscle ပြည့်တဲ့ဝိမာရပိုင်းမလို့ဘဲနဲ့အဲ့လိုမျိုးပြောတာတော့ခဏခဏတိတိကျကျဖြစ်ရပြောနော် okay I don't do these exercises the week of the marathon what is the meaning of the week of the marathon the week of the marathon ဘာပြောရလဲthe week of the exam ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ရော the week of the exam ဆိုရင်ရော
안외시에빠.
samuel အပတ်ကိုပြောတာ right okay the day of the exam ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ရော
Samuel
Samuel
Siraya.
ရှိတဲ့
Samuel ရှိတဲ့
နေ့
နေ့ right
နေ့
Samuel နေ့ကိုပြော the day of the exam ပြောလို့ရတယ်နော် okay let's say like let's say မရှိမို့ and I eat a lot no let's say like I can't eat a lot on the day of the exam ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်နော် I
ဆောင်းဝဲ
can't
ဖြေရ
eat
တဲ့
a
နေ့မှာ
lot on the day of the exam ဆိုရင်နော်
ဆောင်းဝဲဖြေရတဲ့နေ့မှာအများကြီးမစားနိုင်
ငါဆောင်ဝဲဖြစ်မှာငါအများကြီးမစားနိုင်ဘူး right so let's say like I can't sleep well the week the week of the exam ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်နော် I
Samuel
ဆောင်းဝဲ
can't
ရှိတဲ့
sleep
ဘက်
well
မှာကောင်းကောင်းမအိပ်
ငါ
နိုင်
ဆောင်ဝဲဖြစ်မှာငါကောင်းမအိပ်နိုင်ဘူး right you are excited right your heart is beating really fast you can't sleep well မော်စမ are you sleepy အိပ်နေတယ်မော်စမအိပ်နေလား okay okay ဟမ်အိပ်နေလားနားနေ okay see you please read out this paragraph ပြင်းနေလား
Dance.
okay okay see you please read out this paragraph two
Dance.
sentences okay
I do
then
some dance. I do some stretching for a control.
cool down okay
Cool down after I first stretching. I take a shower. Take a shower. I take a shower. 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 I take a shower. Finally, I stay wet. Bạn gì à?
hydrated
I stay wet hydrated all day. This is very important. The week before the race, I'm always there.
and always stay right okay notice now right what is my hydrate ကပဲ hydrated ကပဲ hydrated
ရေတဲ့
ရေဓာတ်ပြည့်ဝတာပြောတာနော် let's say like she is well hydrated ဆိုမှပြောရတော့ she is well hydrated ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်နော်
သူမရေတဲ့ပြေးသွား
ဒီမှာရေဓာတ်ပါနော်
ပြေဝတယ်
ပြေဝ
ကော
ကော
င်း
င်း
တယ်
ကောင်းလောက်ရှိတယ် right what is the dehydrate ကပဲရော dehydrated ကပဲရောရေဓာတ်မလောက်တာရေဓာတ်လုံးလောက်မရှိတာ right that's like when someone is sick he is dehydrated right and he needs more water ရေဓာတ်ပို့လို့ကျွန်တော်တခြားရေတောက်တာမလားပြောရနော် okay that's like she is dehydrated ဆိုတော့ရေဓာတ်လုံးလောက်မရှိတာ dehydrated right dehydrated right okay so when you if you are in the desert alone or there can have alone right you don't have water and you can die or dehydration ရေငတ်ပြီလို့ရနော် so dehydration ကျတော့ရေလိုက်တော့တာနေတာကိုပြောနော် okay and what is the stay ဆိုတော့ dehydrated ဆိုတာ adjective နော် stay active ကပါရော stay active ကတော်တော်ကြာနေတယ် right stay hydrated ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ရောရေထဲလုံလောက်နေတယ် right okay stay right okay UFC fighters one day before the fight they need to be dehydrated they can't drink water because they need to lose weight right I mean imagine a person can lose up to 30 pounds in a day ဒီနေ့ပေါင်30ရအောင်ရှာနော် so you don't drink water and they are dehydrated okay what is the meaning of stretching ရပါရော
ကြိုးဆက်တဲ့
ဆက်တာနော်ဒါတော့အကျိုးဆက်ငါတော့ I stretch လို့ရမှာမဟုတ် I do some stretching လို့ရနော် I do some stretching လို့ရနော်မဟုတ်ဘူး like you wake up in the morning and you do some exercise and then you like stretching your body you can say like I do some stretching လို့ရနော် some stretching ဟုတ်နော် okay and see how do you pronounce FINISH see
Fish.
finish
Finish.
finish okay how do you pronounce TAKESHOW
Take a shower.
take a shower right okay how do you pronounce I'm pure TNT
Important.
important okay look at this one the week before the race what is the meaning of the week before the race the week before the race ကပါရော
ပြိုင်ပွဲမ
and ပြို
တို
င်
င်
ပွဲ
ခင်
မတိုင်ခင်
တို
တ
င်ခ
ပတ်
င်
အ
တစ်
လို
ပတ်
right and the day before yesterday ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ရော the day before yesterday ပါ
မနေ့တ
မ
နေ့
နေ့က
နေ့
မတိုင်ခင်
မ
တ
နေ့
ရက်
တ
မနေ့
နေ့
မနေ့ရ
တမ
ရဲ့အရင်နေ့တ
တ
မနေ့
တ
ရ right the
တ
day
နေ့
before
မနေ့တ
yesterday
နေ့
right the week before the reason ပြိုင်ပွဲလိုဖို့ပြိုင်ဖို့တပတ်အလို right okay the day before the race ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ရော
ပြိုင်ပွဲမတိုင်ခင်တစ်ရက်
ပြိုင်ပွဲမတိုင်ခင်တရက် right okay and the day of the race ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ရော the day of the race ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ရောပြိုင်ပွဲနေ့
ပြိုင်ပွဲနေ့
right okay let's
တ
say
ရက်
like one day before my day off ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ရော one day before my day off ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ရောငါတရက်နားမဲ့ရက်မတိုင်
မ
ခင်တ
တိုင်
ရ
ခင်
က်အ
တစ်
လို
ရက်
ပြောလို့ရတယ် right okay let's say like let's say um let's say let's say like I wake up 1 hour before 1 hour before let's say walk ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ရော I wake up 1 hour before walk ဆိုရင်ရော
ငါအလုံးမ
လုံး
လုပ်
လုံး
ခင်
သွား
ငါ
ခင်
အလုံး
တ
လုပ်ခင်
နာ
တနာရီငါ
နာ
အ
ရီ
ရင်ထားတယ်
ထား
ဆိုတော့ 1 hour ပြောလို့ရတယ်နော် okay and okay Masumya you are sleepy right okay read out this paragraph the week blah 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 and then here
the week before the race I also studied the road map I like to know when the water stop Protein toilets and fast aid stations are very days I wear my most comfortable training gear, sneaker, and rain Nova. Here are my tips for a great day. Eat
okay
savor food.
okay eat simple
Eat savor food and drink lots of water.
number 1 route map route map
Brush map.
route route
Route.
route map route ကလမ်းကြောင်း map ကကြတော့မြေပုံ right route map route map okay route က route เนาะ okay route map okay and then portable what is my portable ပါရော portable toilet ကပါရော portable ကျွန်တော် portable toilet ဆိုတာကျွန်တော်လုံးဝအသေးဆောက်ထားရမှာမဟုတ်ယာယီတော့ပါပြောယာယီလို့လည်းဟာပြောနော်ယာယီ portable toilet ဆိုတော့ portable ကျတော့ဆိုတော့ယာယီတော့မဟုတ်ဘူးနော်လွယ်လွယ်ကူတည်လို့ရတာကိုပြောတာဒါပေမဲ့အင်တာတည်လို့မရှိဘူးနော်ဟောပြန်ဝင်ကြလို့ရှိရင်ကစားမရဲ့အတွက်အောင်တော့ထောက်တော့ကတော့26 miles တော့ဝေးလာနေလား right it's a long distance right and when marathon runners they are running they may want to poop and then like they need to have toilet right so the race organizers they build portable toilets so portable toilets ဆိုတော့ဆိုတော့လုံးဝအသေးမဟုတ်ဘူးခဏသုံးဖို့တော့ပြောနော် okay what is the first aid stations first aid stations ကပါရော
ပထမချင်း
သူနာပြုသူနာ
အဲ
ပြု ရှေးဦးသူနာပြု
station ကပါရော
station
gas station ဆိုတာရောငါတို့ gas station ဆိုတာငါစီဆိုင် right first aid station ဆိုလို့ရှိရင် first station ရှိရနေအောင်ပြောတာ right first aid station right that's like this is 25 mile long right 25 mile long and then there is a first aid station and there is a portable toilet right and like here the water stops right let's like if you are tired here right and if you are here you are tired and you don't have no more energy and then you say oh like the first aid station is really close and then like you gather yourself up and then you run until you arrive at the first aid station right okay on race day I wear my most comfortable running gear comfortable what is the comfortable ပါရော comfortable All right. Running gear ပါ running gear ဆိုရင် what is your running gear
ပြေးတဲ့အချိန်
ပြေးတဲ့ whistle right အဲ့တော့ swimming gear ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ရော
ရေကူ
ဒီ
ဝ
ဝ
တ်
က်
စုံ
ရေကူး whistle right and what is my sneakers sneakers ကပါရော sneakers ဘာလို့အဲ့အောင်ဆိုတော့ running shoes လို့လည်းပြောရအောင် running shoes ဆိုပါရော running shoes
ပြေးတဲ့
ပြေးတဲ့
ဖနက်
yeah panel right okay like running shoes sneakers still the same okay running shoes sneakers because like I wear running shoes or I wear sneakers right what is the meaning of race number ပါရော
ပြိုင်ပွဲ
Yeah,
number
well,
Win.
number,
number
right? That when you participate in a marathon, there are many people, and then they have a race number like on their back or like on the front, right? Race number. Okay. Here are my tips for a good race day. What are tips? Tips ကပါရော
Hey,
ways ကပါ ways ကပါနော်
Nilan.
နီလန် right tips ကတော့နီလန်ပြောနော် okay like tips for studying English ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ရော tips for studying English ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ရော
အင်္ဂလိပ်
English
စာ
စာလေ့လာဖို့အတွက်
လေ့လာဖို့အတွက်နီလန်
နီလန် right okay tips for let's say tips for ပါရှိမအောင် tips for let's say streaming ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ရော tips for streaming live ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ရောlive လုပ်ဖို့အတွက်နီလန် right tips ဟုတ်နော်မဆုံးမြတ်နော် tips နော် tips okay မဆုံးမြတ် how do you pronounce this one
Ram map.
the route map the route map the route map okay how about this one
Portable toilets.
portable toilets this one
Toilets. First aid station.
first aid stations okay this one
Comfortable.
comfortable this one
Running gear.
running gear this one
Sneaker.
sneakers as by now sneakers
Sneakers.
this one
Sneakers. Tap.
tips tips
Tip.
tips
Tip.
tips ဒါတော့စာအုပ်စာရင်းမှာ tip ရဲ့ tip ရဲ့အဲ့ဒါတူပဲเนาะ tips ပဲเนาะဒီနောက်က tips ညီမတို့ကြောက်ရှင် tip ဘယ်လိုပြောအောင် tip ရဲ့ဘယ်လိုပြောအောင် tip money ဆိုတာဟုတ်ပါ
ပြင်မနေ
tip က English tips နော် okay and then like eat simple foods and drink lots of water okay Masum Emily can you please read the last remaining text do some
do some warm-ups and stretching before the race keep a slow pace at the start of the race then run faster later in the race drink more water after the race if 2 hours after you finish the race you can avoid injuries body stress and
fatigue
fatigue with these tips good luck
okay လား do some one maps what is the one maps ကပါရော one maps one maps
သွေးပူလေ့ကျင့်တာ
right and then stretching right what is the stretching
ကြောလျှော့
also right and I do some warm ups and stretching before the race keep a slow pace what is my slow pace
Slow
pace ကပါရော
pace.
ဆိုတော့ pace ကပါရော
Near.
နေရာဆိုတာ place ကလား
Pace.
place ကနေရာ
Pace.
pace ကပါရော pace ဆိုတာဆိုတော့အလင်းနှောင်းကိုပြောတာ right ဆိုတော့ keep a slow pace ကပါပြောအောင် slow pace ဆိုရင်မလို့ဖြည်းတဲ့နှိမ့်တဲ့အလင်းပဲ right keep a slow pace လို့ရှိရင်ဖြည်းဖြည်းလေးပြေးလို့ keep a slow pace ဖြည်းဖြည်းလေးပြေး right keep a slow pace at the start of the race then run faster later in the race right like when you participate in a marathon you runs a long distance like more than 25 miles right it's a long distance like if you run really fast at the beginning you will get tired right and you won't finish it right but if you run really slowly at the beginning blah blah you run slowly and then when you are near the finish line you run faster okay okay Drink more water after the race. Eat 2 hours before you finish the race. What is the meaning of 2 hours after you finish the race?
แต่เว็บปี
Below
ปี
the
9
night
9
ajar,
okay
right? Okay. So like 1 hour like before the race လို့ရှင်ရောတန်ပွဲမနိုင်တနာရီအလို right? 1 hour after the race လို့ရှင်ရော
แต่เว็บปีมา
တန်ပွဲ
ปี
below
9
the
တ
night
9
ajar, right? That's like more soများ right? You can say like you will go to sleep once this class is over, right? You can say like 2 minutes, right? 2 minutes after the class. 2 minutes after the class, I will sleep လို့ရနော် and I will sleep ငါတန်းပြီးတော့2 minutes ကြာရင်ငါအိပ်မှာ I will sleep လို့ရနော် okay I will sleep, right? Let's say like and then you can also say like 30 minutes, right? 30 minutes before the class, before the class, that's like I have dinner then မိနစ်30လိုမှာညစားတယ် right? Okay, what is the avoid ကဘာလဲ avoid
ရှောင်
avoid ကဘာရော
ရှောင်
ရှောင်တာ right? What is my injuries ကဘာလဲ
injury
let's say like uh, like you are climbing a tree and then you fall off and then you get injuries. What is my injuries?
ကျိုးကျိုးပဲ့
ဒဏ်ရာကိုပြောတာနော်
ဒဏ်ရာ
injuries, okay? Injuries. You can avoid injuries and body stress. Body stress ကဘာရောခဏကိုယ်လောင်းနေတော့ကနာကျင်တာဖြစ်တာ body stress, right? And fatigue ကမောပန်းတာ fatigue ကမောပန်းတာ fatigue ကမောပန်းခြင်းပဲနော် fatigue, okay? fatigue ကဲဒါတော့ဒီကောင်ကိုဒီပါနော်အဲ့ဒါဆိုမောရဆိုရင် I am fatigue ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ဆိုတော့ယောဂတွေပါဖြစ်လို့မောရကြတယ်အဲ့တော့ I'm fatigue ဟုတ်ပြီနော်ဆိုတော့ tired ကကြတော့တာမန်မောရကိုပြောတာနော်ဒါပေမဲ့အဲ့လိုမျိုးစေကမှာလို့ကိုကနေပြီးတော့ fatigue ကိုမှတ်လို့ဆိုရင်တော့ I'm tired အဲ့လိုရတယ်ဟုတ်နော်ဒါပေမဲ့ဆိုတော့နည်းနည်းလေးမြင်လို့ရှိရင်တော့ I'm fatigue that means like you doubt you have some sort of disease, okay? And then okay, where is my leg ကပါ leg
ကံကောင်း
Okay, everybody, how do you pronounce F-A-T-I-G-U-E?
fatigued
Fatigue. Where's the fatigue?
fatigue more band
More banner, right? Okay. How do you pronounce B-O-D-Y-S-J-S-S?
body
Body
stress
Body stress. How about N-G-U-R-E-S?
injuries
Injuries.
injuries
Injuries. ကျွန်တော်တို့ပြောရအောင် I get injury ရနော် I get injury ရနော် I get injury ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ငါဒဏ်ရာရတယ်ပြောရဆိုတော့injure ကကြာဆိုတော့ဒဏ်ရာရသည်ပြောရနော် I injure myself ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ငါဒဏ်ရာရစေတယ်ပြော I injure myself, okay? သူကငါ့ကိုဒဏ်ရာရစေတယ် she injures me ဆိုပါရောသူကငါ့ကိုဒဏ်ရာရစေတယ်ငါ့ကိုတုံးနေလိုက်ပြီဒါနဲ့ပြောပြတယ်နော် she injures me ဟုတ်နော် okay and then ဒါမဆုံးမရဆိုတော့နော် okay injuries နော် this one is injuries injure, okay? Fatigue is tiredness မောပန်းခြင်းပဲနော် fatigue you can also say I am fatigued that means you are tired, okay? Okay, and this is for tomorrow and then let's review the vocab, right? Okay, can you please read out this word? Healthy, this one?
unhealthy
unhealthy.
Okay. Compare the two pictures. Which one to you is more delicious? The healthy picture or the unhealthy picture? Sidhu.
unhealthy picture
Yeah, unhealthy picture. My Sidhu. Okay, look at these two pictures. Which one is more delicious to you? Sidhu.
I can have teeth.
Yeah, unhealthy, right? Okay. Now, how do you pronounce that? C-A-L-O-R-E-S?
Calorie.
calories
Calories. Right, this one?
organic
Organic. Okay, so let's like if a farmer wants to grow organic fruits, what can he not use? သူဘာမှတော့မရဘူးရော
chemical
Chemicals, right? Okay. Now how about this one?
Blanket diet.
balanced diet
and balanced diet. Right? Look at the picture, right? We got meat, right? Some veggies, some like green, blah blah blah, right? The balanced diet, like protein, fiber, all types of nutrition, right? The balanced diet. Oh, this one,
Junk food.
junk food, right? Okay. Well, so now, which one is your favorite in this picture? Like potato chip, and then some stuff. Do you like potato chip?
Yes.
I'll just that, right? Okay. Junk food. Okay, junk food.
That's
Okay, this
food.
one, this one. Junk food. Oh, the
Preservative.
PISCF preservative,
Preservative.
preservatives, preservatives. Okay, what do we use preservatives for? Preservatives 가 바르다노. Preservatives 바르다노. So when you buy packaged foods at the store, those packaged foods contain preservatives. Why do packaged foods have preservatives in them? သူတို့ကဘယ်လို preservative ပါတော့
တာရှည်ထားလို့ရအောင်
တာရှည်ခံ
right ကျွန်တော်ဒီခံလို့ preservatives. Okay, how do you pronounce NUTRITION?
nutrition
nutrition
Nutrition. Oh, this one?
food
food
pyramid
pyramid
Food pyramid, right? Okay, like when we were in like primary school or middle school, we studied about food sake, right? We studied about different types of food that because one is for growth, one is for health, one is for blah blah blah, right? Okay, how this one?
On a
on
diet.
a diet
On a diet. Okay. This one?
workout
Workout.
Workout.
Workout means
workout
you go to the gym or you go for a run. Okay, လေးခဏတော့ workout ပဲနော် I walk out ဆိုပါရော I walk out ဆိုရင်ငါလေးလေးငါလုပ်တယ်ပြောနော်အဲ့တော့ဆက်နေပြော I do exercise ပြောလို့ရတယ်နော် I do ဆိုရင် I do ဆက်တယ် I do exercise ဆိုတော့ I work out ရတယ် Okay, one month ကပါရော one month, right? I do one month. I do some one month, right? Cool down ကကြပါရောနည်းနည်းဖြည်းဖြည်းတာနဲ့လုပ်တာပေါ့နော် Let's say like you go for a run and then you get tired and then you do a cool down နောက်ပြေးလို့မောတာနည်းလေးအမောပြအောင်လည်းလုပ်တယ်နော် cool down, right? Oh, this one
push-ups
push-ups. Why is my push-ups? Look at this guy. What's he doing?
တိုက်ချိုး
They told
Right, this one
sit up
sit-ups, yeah? Push-ups, sit-ups, okay? And this one
stretch
stretch
okay, ဘာဆိုတော့အင်္ဂလိပ်လို့ pull-ups ဘာဆိုတော့ pull-ups ဆိုပါနော် pull-ups ဘာဆိုရ right sit-ups ကအဲ့လိုတာ push-ups ကလည်းဟုတ်ပါ right stretch ကလည်းတော့ဆိုရ this one
gym
Gym.
yeah, right okay this one
aerobics
aerobics
aerobic
okay what's my aerobics ကပါရော
အက
okay this one
weight
weight
training
training
weight
Training.
training okay this one
Cardio
cardio
exercise.
exercise
cardio exercise, right? Okay, so the first text we read yesterday, we have two exercises for cardio. One is running. What is another one? So we have
Running and
two running and swimming, right?
Running
Okay,
and swimming.
so okay, look at these pictures, right? We have different types of exercises, right? Okay, Mosuma, you go first. Which one do you like the most? I mean, you can choose whatever you like the most, okay? It can be like stretching, it can be doing push-ups, it can be doing sit-ups, it can be doing aerobics, it can be doing like cardio exercise. Which one do you like the most, Mosuma?
aligns aerobics and stretch
I like aerobics and stretching, right? And stretching. Okay, how about Sidhu? Sidhu, which one do you like the most?
Gym.
Hmm?
Gym.
gym ဟုတ်လား
Yeah.
Okay, you can say I like going to the gym ရနော် Okay, I like going to the gym. I like going to the gym. I like going to the gym. Okay, how about Emily?
I like stretching.
You like stretching. Okay,
Stretching.
stretching. Okay, and then okay. So even though we have 8 minutes left, and I wanna like call it a day. What is my call it a day? Call it a day ပါရောဆိုတော့ call it a day ငါတို့ငယ်တော့စာဖတ်လို့ရှိရင်ပါပါလား call it a day ဘာမှမသိတိုင်းပြောတာလေ call it a day ပါရော call it a day. That's like you are like teaching, you are a teacher, and once you finish teaching your lesson, you say, call it a day. That means it's finished. Okay? So even though we still have 8 minutes left, and we have someone really sleepy, okay? So call it a day and then see you again tomorrow, okay? Everybody, thank you so much for coming tonight. And tomorrow is gonna be our last day learning together, right? Okay,
Yes,
so
thank you,
yeah,
teacher.
thank you so much. Have a good night, everyone. Good night, Jaina.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay, thank
Yeah.
you. Bye.